Test, test, test. Welcome, welcome.
Here we go, Corey. Let's go, Caesar! Let's go! Looking good, Rangers! Ball, that's in.
Being able to see the ball is a lot better. First 3 at-bats, can't see anything. Unfortunately, can't get 6 total bases against Josh Hader. Even if you can get 2 runs. Looks like you get different visibility this time. That's good.
Come on, Corey. Drop it. Let's go, Texas! Ball, that's out.
So we get a little blooper here. Nope. I would have had to get a double.
Nope, that's inside. Let's go, Corey.
That's something. Only question is, do we get a bottom of the 9th at bat? Nope.
Ball 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Get another one. Ball 1.
Only a single.
Come now, here we go. Let's go, Rangers! Come on, come on! Come on, Texas!
Oh no. He booted it.
He's out.
Still out.
Good job, good job.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey
And now we got the visibility again. And base hit. Okay, good. Now we can get into some ranked, I think. Got to figure out if there's an easy way to get this Grant Taylor card and this Braden Montgomery. We got Brent Rooker. We're only 20 points into this. So, any pitchers, any primary relief. Okay, so we should be able to get these in. Wait, those are single player, multiplayer. All right, so we should get Grant Taylor pretty quickly. Probably after 1, maybe 2 games. So that should be fine. And let's see how long it takes to get Braden Montgomery. Still need another 22 points. All these moments are done. Primary position, starting pitchers. Just 9 innings pitched. Home runs with outfielders. That'll take a little bit longer, but how much does that cost? 15? 35. 35K, let's get that. Okay. Braden's on the squad. I think we can throw him straight into right field. Unfortunately, my best player, Tatis, is no longer going to be on the team. But that's okay. Now we're getting to a true White Sox team. Let me make sure I've got all the White Sox that I need. Teal. What's up, Berkey? What's going on? Davis Martin's a gold now. Good thing we already got a diamond Davis Martin. How we doing? Grant Taylor 79. Oh, we're gonna get the other one in a second, so it's fine. Let me double check who is. Oops. Not a White Sox necessarily, but a former White Sox or future White Sox. Kimbrel, I had him on the team for a little bit. We're not going to use him though. There's a new Dibble card, I think. We could use that. Are you still in school, Berkey? Are you on summer break? Or have you long since graduated? Let me just quickly check the marketplace. Is that Rob Dibble in a program somewhere? Might just be. That's okay. We got enough for now. Oh, 16 years in the Navy. Right on. I might be thinking of somebody else's name then. Did you have a different name on Twitch before? It's been so long. Berkey boy. That's it. Interesting. Well, anyway, welcome back. What you up to these days? We got the back-to-back Montgomerys in this lineup. Nice. And Braden Montgomery is batting IRL right now. Tried to get the walk-off. It's not going to happen, though. White Sox managed to blow a bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or bottom of the 10th. They are not a good extra innings team. We've got supercharged Chase Burns starting. I seem to remember him not having a good pitch mix at one point, but maybe that's old news. Does this guy have a White Sox logo and Cubs uniforms through the Outsiders? Oh, right on. Starting to come back. You were the honorary. Was that what it was? Honorary VIP of Outsiders Gaming.
Leading off tonight, the second baseman, number 5, Ray Dura.
Let's go! Let's go! Woo! That's the way!
Batting second, the designated hitter, Harold.
I've also been like not checked into Outsiders recently too. For a bit, right? Right on. Now it's coming back. Those were the good old days. At least streaming wise, when it came to everybody just being on all the time for COVID and playing all these tournaments and stuff. Putting on tournaments. Good times. You still playing MLB?
Here we go, Chase!
Ooh. Bring it back, Minio. I'm going to get back into. Nice. Go for it. I basically, I don't really play video games that much anymore. I'll get in for like a month or two, and then I don't really play after that.
Let's go, Chase!
No time.
Go, Chase! All right, let's go!
Kind of waiting on Backyard Baseball remake? Yes. That comes out in like less than a month, right? That looks pretty cool. Did you try the demo? Saw some people playing that like Derby. July 8th. Not very far at all. Not tried it.
Leading
Gotcha.
here tonight, the center
Looks cool.
number 9, AJ.
I'm a little concerned that like we'll see. I don't know how well it translates into like today's gaming, both for number one nostalgia for the people that actually played Backyard Baseball growing up.
Let's go, AJ!
I don't know if it'll still like hold up or how different it's going to be. And then from there, I don't know how well it'll translate for like kids getting into gaming who have like no attention spans and maybe expect like a certain way for online multiplayer to work or battle passes or whatever. Hopefully it has some staying power. I just have no idea what their plan is. Like, I haven't been following what that's going to look like. Yeah, it was like I would play that game every day. It was the absolute best. And I hope it finds that sweet spot of like being true to its core and then also like, you know, still fits into today's gaming era. that it can stay around for a while. Online competition and love how it works. And how it works, like you mentioned. I think almost definitely it's gonna have online competition. There were like some, I don't know if it was mods or what, like who was playing it? I want to say it was like somebody in John Boy or one of those like podcast groups that was playing an online version of it a few years ago. Or it might have been LAN. I could be wrong about that. But they kind of brought it back. Like, they kind of brought some hype back, and people were watching it on Twitch.
Let's go, Chase.
And I hope that means that they are going for online multiplayer. We'll see what that looks like. But that's the other thing is, like, you've got online competition, but then there's so much of the game that's, like... Let me step back from that. There's so much of gaming today that is like people want a game to be a certain way when it comes to competition, like, or it gets abused. People find like the absolute peak metas and whatever strategies get abused, and then like they have to rebalance the way it works online. Whereas backyard baseball is kind of like arcadey, like it's not supposed to always be like focusing on whoever is the absolute best player all the time. And there's a little bit of kind of back and forth and randomness inherent to the game. And that's what I'm wondering. It's like, I feel like online multiplayer gets so... People get so caught up in it. We see it all the time with MLB The Show. And we'll see. We'll see if that translates. We'll see what their approach is for that. Do they leave it in? Do they leave in some of the stuff that makes it be more random? Or are they expecting it to be like high-level competition? There's expectations of the devs, and then there's expectations of the players. And you never know. You never know where exactly that lands.
Ball, that's outside.
On top of that with Vargas, but it gets through. Guess we'll see. I'd love to see some mini games. If they keep if they keep like that home run derby mode in, that would be pretty cool. What else could they add that would be nice? I think the older games, they basically just had a season mode. They didn't really have like a create a player mode. And the very original game, they had 4 attributes, and each of those had a max of 4 points. I think the later games, the ones with like the real players in it and stuff, I think those had, I want to say 9 attribute points. So I think, I don't know. I feel like they could do something cool with a create a player type thing. Kind of like, not exactly Road to the Show, but maybe something like Conquest. Add current All-Star players. That would be so cool. I think there was discussion about they're gonna have like real players in the game, but I don't know if those are former players. Actually, they revealed some of them already, didn't they? I forget who it was, but that would be cool. This just in, do food. What up, Greg? How you doing, sir? We're just talking about backyard baseball coming out in a couple weeks. Current All-Star would be cool. I haven't really looked into it, but my assumption is that it is a live service game. It's just backyard baseball, right? So I think it's going to be live service. In which case, like, yeah, you could probably add new players here and there. Do all the huge MLB names. That would be great. 2.5 months later than originally planned.
You're kidding.
You got Troy Tulowitzki.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Got the job done.
No, that's out.
NCAA basketball championship gear. Oh, gotcha. Well, congrats. Congrats to the squad. That's not where I wanted that. Yo, what up, Nats fan? Dude who roots for a first place team and likes food. What up? What up? Isn't that crazy? The first place White Sox. I think they just lost to the Indians, the Guardians. And I think they might be tied for first now. Still up in the loss column, though. They came back. If anybody was watching that game, they hit 2 back-to-back 2-out home runs to tie the game against Cade Smith in the 9th. And then they managed to choke it. Bases loaded in the 10th, and they blew it. Most of our squads are good. You guys have like a crazy offense, right? I haven't followed the Nats since the White Sox played them like a month ago. I think the Nats like swept them or something. But their offense was looking really good at that point. 2.5 minutes later than planned. Lead the league in runs? Wow. Yeah, James Wooden having himself a year. I think CJ Abrams, I was looking at the All-Star voting. I think CJ Abrams was also like leading shortstops in OPS or something like that. I guess everybody's just getting the job done. Everything's late in around here.
Here we go, Chase.
Be like that sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Go.
Who else getting backyard baseball? 41 and 39, not bad, yeah. Such an interesting year. If you're not the Yankees or the Dodgers, there's what, like 6 good teams? Everybody else is like borderline 500. Or bad. It do be like that. People think it not be like it is, but it do.
Now batting for
Brady Montgomery with a strikeout so far in his debut.
Montgomery.
Plays up to a 98 with a captain boost. Braves clear the Dodgers. They're having a year for sure. The Dodgers always have like a hot streak to start the second half. The Dodgers, no matter what, they're the team where like 80% of the year they're like, wait, why aren't the Dodgers as good as we think they should be? And then the rest of that 20% is where they separate themselves. Got Miggy, nice. I glitched my way to the collections. How does that work?
Leading off for the money. The catcher, Mike Piazza.
Ooh, turn it on a fastball with Mike Piazza. Not many people can do that. Oh, World Baseball Classic. Did your account get what'd they call it? Not banned, but did it get disciplined? Atlanta will lose a sub-90 win team as is tradition. Didn't GG's. Dirt ball against Tony Gwynn.
What was that? We're better than that.
Hey! It's call time. Come on.
There's another card since Miggy, right? Another first baseman, I believe. Another Tiger.
Now batting for the Mummy, the center fielder, number 9, AJ Ewing.
Victor Martinez. That's who it was. I heard that they like changed it last second. People thought it would be Joe Mauer. And I guess they were mad about that. After getting this. 3 months of Super Grok for the price of 1 month. Wow. They're really trying to grok you. Is it tempting enough?
Leading off,
There were two Miz cards recently, right?
Colson Montgomery.
Cityscapes and like Spotlight or something. Just foul. Oh yeah? What's up, Patrick?
Let's go, Chase. Let's go.
Oh
Chase.
yeah.
Let's go,
Toot Food is
Chase.
AI. That's crazy. It's been an interesting experience using AI. Do you hate yourself yet?
All day, baby. Yeah.
Which AI have you been using so far? Just Grok?
Left fielder, number 20, Miguel.
For now, it just sucks to me. Yeah, there was like the peak was when it first came out. At least when it comes to like the assistant ones or like the search ones, the knowledge ones. Those ones have just kept getting worse. The generative, like, what's it called? Pictures and video and stuff. Those have been getting better, but knowledge ones for sure getting worse.
Let's go, Chase.
Gemini's 2 left leading, not a fan of it. Yeah, you got to get the... Never mind. ChatGPT is solid image generating. I think the only AI I've used has been like Copilot at work. And even that was like maybe twice.
That's a ball.
Does Truth Social have an AI? No comment.
That's a ball.
Grok do be doing that. It learns everything from Twitter, so it makes sense.
Oh, sit him down. Hustle.
Hup, let's go.
Jacob Gonzalez is 1 for 1.
Ball.
Chase Burns is only at 42 pitches. Oh, it's only the 4th. I don't know why I thought it was the 7th inning. Maybe because it says Jacob Gonzalez batting 7th. I literally thought we were like almost done with this game.
That's foul.
ChatGPT isn't jealous of me using other AI.
Come on, Chase.
Does Grok get jealous?
Strike him out. Swing.
There we go. Just dump a little base hit. He's got 110 power against righties. I did not know that. I guess that's with a little bit of parallel and then his captain card.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
I haven't really been on TikTok in a long time. So I don't know if it's different now, but when I was like leaving TikTok, I feel like what's it called? Mid-Journey and whatever those video generating ones, they were starting to get like pretty good.
Leading off for Chicago, the shortstop.
Like early AI, if you have any kind of digital literacy, then early AI you could always tell it was AI. But I feel like at that point it started to get like you have to look a lot closer, and you know that like someone that doesn't have anything, any kind of digital literacy will absolutely never be able to tell. So that's kind of scary. Input I've gotten when I put that in, I'm using for a fun little project. It acknowledged that each one can serve a purpose. Did it suggest what it thinks that Grok's purpose is? Okay, it's not going to give me a meter. Bunting with Blaze Jordan, that's bold. Was that pitch a strike? I lost track of where that was. I feel like this game likes to let you get base hits on bunts only when the ball's not in strike zone. Controversial opinions, nice. That do be Grok. That do be Elon's Grok.
Let's go.
I think I have Benintendi playing in center field.
Leading off for the Pelicans.
Yeah.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
I feel like that face scan doesn't look anything like him. Event rewind pack, nice. What'd you pull out of it? It should get over his head. Oh, that's Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn's got that closing speed. A doozy of a last game.
Let's go. Get on your horse. Hey, let's go.
Let's power swing. Let's not power swing.
No, that's out.
Harold Baines is currently my DH. I'll probably have to keep him at DH, but that means I could probably use the parallel mod to get him some more power and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Here we go, Bryce.
Immediately must enter must win mode. True. Nobody's gonna talk about Tuco's grandma like that.
Let's go. Come on.
10 strikeouts for Sean Burke.
Chicago, the catcher, Mike.
Definitely gonna get this Grant Taylor card now. I think one of them was a 10 strikeouts. Maybe it was 5 strikeouts actually. But you never know how many strikeouts you're gonna get. You could get 0 or you could get 15.
Timeout.
Professional hitter right here. Always using the timeout with 2 strikes.
What was that?
Oh.
Uh-oh. I could throw every single pitch out of the zone and have him strike out every time.
There you go.
But where's the fun in that? There you go. There's the time called. Foul ball. That's different.
No, ball.
Good eye.
Not much daylight there in between the ball and the zone, but it's called a ball. I'm just realizing now this guy does not have a changeup. And I could really use one right now. I just wanted to throw one off the corner. Get carved by Miz the first 2 innings. Brings in Alvarado in the third. Hits perfect Oppo Taco. No doubter with Juan Brito to tie it up. Mooney with the base hit. Slider well below the zone.
That's high. That's a ball.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's
This guy's pretty much going to be 99 as soon as I get to parallel 1. Tries to finesse a run in the top of the 4th, but I snuff it out. Nice. Chad Dallas. What a name.
Ball inside.
Cutter curveball sweeper. Chad Dallas. I feel like this is like a create a player name for
Take your
like
base.
an opponent who's like a normal person.
Now batting for Chicago, the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
Let's go, Chad.
Not one of those people who likes to make a freaky character.
Ball.
Yes, his Broxton thrown out, trying to take off from second, fly ball to right. Bet you that never happened. True.
Here we go. Turn 2. Play. Oh, no way.
Unless they got Ichiro in right field. Cutter off the plate, good pitch.
Ball.
Let's go, Chad.
3-1 pitch now.
Let's go.
Another good cutter. Does have a 4-seam fastball, so.
Strike him out.
But that cutter has super late break. There you go.
Oh, come on.
2 runs, top 5. Only for me to hit a walk-off home run with Brito again. Bottom 5. Nice. Was it a 3-run homer?
Let's get 2.
He did something else before then.
No, that's out.
Vargas batting 6th. He's okay against righties. This card is literally just in because this lineup has a lot of lefties, and I wanted someone to protect some of my lefties. And this card's a big-time platoon guy, as opposed to the first Vargas card. Two now. Up the middle, drive him home.
Kidding me? Oh, come on.
Was with a little over left, an hour left in the event. I said time to cash out. Nice.
Number 7, Jacob Gonzalez.
Get the double play.
What you like to see.
No, that's down. Ball. Now
Chad Dallas coming out. Aaron Bummer coming in. We're going to ambush inside here. Owen in sinker. It's a cutter away. End this thing on a high note.
swing. That's in. Ball.
How many wins did you need for that program? Ooh, that was a pitch.
Come on, Aaron. Here we go, Aaron.
I thought it might be a backdoor sinker. I took a guess. It was wrong.
Aaron. Come on, Aaron. Ball.
Stop them cold right here.
Here we go, Aaron.
Liking the glove side pitches so far. There's another glove side. I keep looking for the sinker and haven't gotten it yet.
Go.
Ball.
Slider. It's been slider cutter this whole time. Another slider. And we're going to have Andrew Benintendi. I could pinch it. We'll keep him in, though. All right, I'm looking low and away. It's going to be a sinker this time, though.
That missed.
It
That's
was
a
not.
ball.
I guess I'll just keep looking low and away then.
Let's go, Aaron.
Sweeper this time.
Come on, Aaron.
Still glove side.
Here we go, Aaron. Strike. That missed. That's a ball.
3-0, just looking down the middle.
Hey. Let's go. Here we go. Hey.
Fastball inside corner. There's a full count. Batters, runners will be off. And they know it.
Sit him down. Punch him out. Finish him.
Oh no. I didn't think I really pressed the button that hard.
Come on, AJ.
Yeah, I don't think I got a sinker that whole inning. Maybe once in the first at bat, but definitely not in the last two. Making quick work of AJ Ewing.
Time called. Figure it out. Come on now.
It's the firmest contact since the Piazza home run. Aaron Brummer's got yellow energy. See if they stay in.
Now pitch. Go. Romero.
Ray Durham. Not been as good lately. Might need to move to the bottom of the order. He also might be maybe the first guy replaced once we start getting some of these like 99s. I would love to see a Randall Grichuk card. He had a game-tying home run today. I think he leads the league in like pinch hit home runs as well.
Hustle up.
Right there, that's it.
He's having a good season as a platoon hitter for the Sox. And the Yankees dumped him.
Heck one. That's a strike. Ball. That's
There's a
it.
check swing. Just like me, my opponent pretty much knows not to throw strikes.
Ball.
But we managed to do a little bit of damage before that happened.
Ball
Okay.
4. Take your base.
Take a walk.
Come on.
A little bit more power from this side.
Strike.
Ball.
I think it's a little bit more high contact, middle power from the left side.
1.
I feel like the only strikes have been kind of up in the zone. Middle and up. Everything else has been off the plate.
Sit him down. Wait.
There we go. Slurve went inside.
Hamburger.
Still take it out.
Boo. Boo.
Back 2.
Now we're getting some strikes. Might be too little too late for them, though.
Swing now.
That's a foul ball.
I think he hit an RBI past the third baseman last time.
Come on.
A little bit less confidence against a lefty, though. Thanks for Curtis Mead. You're welcome. You're welcome. He is good. I don't know what it was. I think he had a good. I think he had a good spring this year too, if I remember correctly. He just kind of ended up being the odd man out. And I was kind of hoping they were going to keep him, but literally, like, their infield was kind of overfilled, so it made sense. I'm glad he's doing well for you. Is he starting for you guys, or is he platooning? Good defensively, a solid bat, yeah. There's a stretch last year where he had, like, every time I watched, or every time I would look at the box score, he was always driving in runs. Even if, like, it didn't really seem like it when you look at his numbers. But every game I looked at the box score, he was driving in some kind of runs. Third baseman homered a few minutes ago. Nice.
Let's go, Jonathan.
Yeah, he never quite found it with the Rays, I think, he came up with. And then he showed flashes here, but really putting it together for the Nats.
Leading off for the Mummies, the third baseman, Jordan.
Oh, drafted by Philly. Okay. I think I just remember his, I don't know, prospect card or whatever it was in MLB The Show. I think that was a Ray.
Ball.
Get it together.
There's number 15.
Now batting for Chicago, the left fielder, Jared Duran. Hike 1.
We nearly have to strike out the rest of the batters. We have 8 outs remaining. And out of those 8, we need to get 6 strikeouts to break the record. 5 more strikeouts in the last 7. Uh-oh. Mooney over there. He doesn't pick the ball very well for me. And I make a lot of yellow throws.
The catcher, Mike
Also, Sean Burke is in
Haza.
yellow energy. go. I think that's strikeout number 17, I believe.
Leading off for the Pelicans, the third baseman, Jacob.
Broxton in the red. I don't know if they'll keep playing at this point.
Now pitching,
Andrew Morris doing well in the percentages, the percentiles. I wasn't even trying to check that. I should have been trying to check that. And I was swinging all the way. I'm gonna go ahead and bet that they were not trying to put a pitch in the zone there.
That's a ball.
Romo's got a homer in this game. Trying to make it 2.
Let's get 2 here.
Ball. Come on, Andrew.
Under it a little bit, but it's in a good spot. Not good enough, though.
Let's go!
Benintendi surprisingly not doing well, even against the righties.
Get him doubled up.
That's a ball.
Last year, this card was insane for me. Or the White Sox version.
All right. Let's go.
the batter number 5, second baseman, Ray Dura.
Here we go, Andrew. Find your pitch, baby. That's a ball.
Ray Durham gets brushed back. It's all the way down to 269 batting average. I think that's lowest on this team other than like Benintendi. It was a pretty small sample size. There have been a few guys where I've let them get their run, even though they didn't do well for a long time. Then they turned it around. Trying to think of who's a good example of that for my team. Maybe Colson Montgomery, but his batting average was very good. Just took him a while for the power to come around. Ooh, they laid off the knuckle curve for the first time.
Come on now.
25th strikeout for Sean Burke and 18th in this game.
Second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Hey! We got time.
Earlier on, I was saying it wouldn't be too fun to throw pitches out of the zone the whole game, but I didn't think I was going to get nearly 20 strikeouts. We're at 19 right now. A lot of speed.
Say,
We're not making that play.
now you're cooking.
That's it.
Burke's been in the yellow for a while. Still at 84 pitches. I'll let them steal because I want strikeouts. Nash Daly, what's going on? I definitely remember the name. from long ago. What's going on?
Leading off for Chicago, the designated hitter, Harold
Do I remember anything else? Probably not.
Bain. Now pitching, Mason Miller.
Is this the only Mason Miller card in the game? There's got to be another one at this point, right? Feels like...
Let's go, let's go.
While ago feels like, yeah, definitely.
Let's go!
Unfortunately, I'm too washed to be asking for tips these days. You still playing MLB The Show?
Here! Come on, Mason. Ball, that's in.
I say that I'm washed as I'm winning 8-1, but this game's at like 400 rating.
Strike! No, that's low. Ball.
Sports betting now, cold world, yeah. There's a swing.
Get down, get down! Drop, drop! Boo!
Are you winning at sports betting? Or is it just for fun? I can never tell. Some people are so serious about it. But I don't think they're really making their money back. And other people have got all these formulas down.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
You never know.
Here we go, Mason.
Just a little late on that. Underneath, of course, but
That's it.
I felt like I saw it pretty well. And Colson Montgomery is, I think he's got 2 for 4. Couple of hits right past the third baseman. That was a pretty good swing. I would take that one. Mainly for fun, but been lately been doing well. Kept track of every bet and profit. Nice.
Kyle Schwarber.
You're doing all sports? Ooh, second time they've laid off the curveball. Trying to go for number 20 right here.
Ball.
MLB and NFL, gotcha.
Time.
Those are probably the easiest ones to consistently keep track of. Same thing with like fantasy, right? Like fantasy basketball is hard to keep track of because everyone's schedule is so awkward. MLB pretty much every day, NFL pretty much every Sunday. Makes it a lot more simple. There's the curveball. The two that you know best, for sure.
Yeehaw!
Catch the inside corner with a 93,
Ball.
which also happened to be pitch 93. Pitcher is out of energy.
Hit.
There's the curveball. That's number 21. No, that's number 22. Never mind. I'm ahead of the game.
The left fielder, Duran.
All right. They waited to get their good swing, but they got it.
That's a double.
I'm going to give one more batter. Whatever happens after this batter. Schomburg's coming out of the game. He's coming out of the game, but he's coming out with the ball. Over under for games. Go off others' picks? Gotcha. Player of the game. 22 strikeouts, 9 innings pitched for Schomburg. How about that? Should be racking up some program progress right there. Get ourselves a Grant Taylor. There you go. Corey Kluber. Jazz Chisholm. A few Yankees in there. There's Grant Taylor. and a butt ton of packs. Kind of hobbies you have? I've been getting back into sports. I've kind of ditched video games for the most part. Really mostly just playing when I stream. Started playing softball a couple weeks ago. Got my Topgolf summer pass, so that's been cool. I just went to Topgolf a couple hours ago. And butt ton of travel. There's been so much travel. And kind of finally getting a break from travel for the next couple months. The next month, basically. It's all just been like travel for weddings and stuff. And yeah, that's about it. My wife and I just go watch TV and went downtown this last weekend. It was a good time. Oh, they don't have any in Connecticut? Really? I would think they do. That's crazy. I would have thought that they do, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's fun. There was a deal where you get like, on the non-peak hours, you get to come in for free, basically, all summer. This is a pretty good deal. Softball's been a lot of fun, too. We have a bunch of people on the team who have never played before. Never played softball, never played baseball. I think only like 2 people have even played softball. And the first game was really rough, but we've been improving steadily. We got our first win this week. And so it's been a lot of fun. So that's it. I'm just trying to play a lot of sports. I've been slacking on exercising. I can't get myself to go to the gym. And so I've been really focusing on making sure I play sports. I think that's going to be my only way to stay in shape. And at some point, you get old enough that you just got to stay in shape. Some way, somehow. Yeah, this Willie McGee is doing a contact swing or something. There we go.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 25. Alonso.
I got into like building out my PC and everything, upgrading my PC and PC gaming for the last like year or two. But I'm in a phase of like not wanting to play video games at all. I feel like that always happens. Like I finally get all the little parts and pieces that I want. I upgrade my whatever it happens to be, and then I just don't want to do it anymore. Like the fun part was doing the upgrades. Couple of interesting swings for base hits in this inning. Mike Piazza, I gave up a home run to him last game. On a fastball inside, which usually people don't hit that pitch for home runs with Mike Piazza. And now he's going 3-0 on me. Any other games? Mostly I play Overwatch when I'm playing something competitive. But I play a bunch of different games. Overwatch is my favorite game, though. So I always kind of default back to that. Sometimes I try to keep up with whatever my friends are playing, but I feel like they switch between games so quickly. By the time I get on for like the second time, they've already progressed so far.
Let's go.
Or are ready to like switch to another game.
Let's go, Harold.
Power Wash Simulator. That's a great game to stream. Dude Food plays competitive Power Wash Simulator. There you go. Right on time. I still haven't gotten the Star Wars one, but that looks pretty cool. What you been up to, ASG? This is a base hit for Mune. I used to try to keep up with like the new shooters that were coming out, but now they're coming out too fast. Well, they came out pretty fast for a few years. And then I think it slowed down. Now it's kind of saturated. Oh, Battlefield. I haven't played that in months, though. And basically, like, every few years, I get into, like, a 6-month roll of, like, playing some single-player games. But it's been a while since I've had one of those. That one was an interesting swing for a home run. They kind of penalized them for throwing a fastball down the middle, even though my swing was not very good. I forget if I told you, but I guess where I'm going to go for work for 3 weeks, end of July to mid-August. Couldn't be Chicago. It's gotta be... I don't know. I'm gonna go with Chicago. If it's not Chicago, I'm gonna go with end of July. Mid-August is Brazil. Dang. I was actually gonna guess. I was gonna guess Japan. If I was guessing out of country, I was gonna guess Japan. But Brazil, interesting. What's going on over there? I've always had some like random connections with Brazil. Right now we're using a third party. Maybe you know them. We're using a third party out of Brazil called Gem to do designs for us, but we don't really like them. Multiple gold mines and I'm surveying the status of their equipment. That's crazy. Oh, maybe gem is the gold. Maybe there are gems in the gold mine. There's something there. There's something there for sure. That ball is dropping. Is the client a big company or is it an individual or a group of individuals? I'm trying not to have any NDAs broken, but I feel like that's a valid question that could be answered. Jacob Gonzalez gets a nice swing there. There you go. Very big company, mines across the globe. Gotcha. That's cool. Are you going to have any downtime to do stuff and sightsee, or pretty much go?
Nope, that's a ball.
Hopefully you get the weekends at least. And hopefully not just yourself. Hopefully you have a group of people to do stuff with. Oop. A little downtime near Brasilia, so not close to Rio or where you would think the touristy stuff is. Gotcha. In that case, maybe not as fun. I know they've had some turmoil in previous years. I don't know what the state is currently, but...
Come on, Ray. No, that's down.
Also, congrats on the Knicks championship. I don't think I've streamed since then. I was going to ask who the Knicks drafted, but I was like, wait. Something else significant happened to them.
Move it. Ball that's outside.
2-0 now. Kind of a really slow jump at shortstop. I think the Knicks traded everybody they drafted anyway. Really?
Leading off for Japan, the shortstop, TJ Abrams.
That's surprising. I would have thought that they would have at least tried to, like, replace some of their veteran guys to stay out of the luxury tax and whatnot. Kind of offload some backup players and fill them in with some draftees.
Let's go! Yeah, that's right! Let's go! Let's go, Davis! You want us to put it on a tee for you? Straight! Here we go!
All right, maybe we get another 23 strikeout game. Or 22, whatever it ended up being.
That's a straight.
I think it was 23.
Come on! Come on! Move it! Move it! Yeah! There you go! All right, let's go!
Une's 1 for 1, still hasn't seen a strike.
No, that's a foul ball.
Traded their draft pick for 5 second-round picks in the future because they have no cap space. Interesting. Not even enough. Like, that's what I was thinking. I thought maybe they would, like, offload some, like, bench guys. Like a veteran guy who maybe makes, like, 3-5 million or something like that.
Now batting for Chicago,
Replace them with a draft pick, but
Montgomery.
Do it again.
maybe you need those bench guys to go for the back-to-back championship.
Base hit now.
Foul ball.
Just another reason why it's so hard to go back-to-back. It's interesting that, like, most sports it's hard to go back-to-back, but they all kind of have different reasons for that.
Now pitching.
Corey Kluber is gonzo. Circle change, knuckle curve, slider. Lefty, doesn't matter. That's a low and away, slightly low and away. PCI shrinkage slider right there. Number one reason, always health. True, true.
There we go! Come on, Miguel!
Gotta stay healthy. Not something you can always control. Most of the teams on their way up, like the White Sox, for instance, they're on their way up, but all of a sudden, Kyle Teal got injured right before the season, and Murakami got injured a few weeks ago.
See ya.
All of a sudden, they don't have an answer for a little bit. But the Yankees seem like they're pretty deep. I'm sure the Rays are always deep. The Rays are interesting because they're never really like, they don't really have a ton on the top. But they're always deep. How about them Yanks, though? Them Yanks. They're doing things.
Come on,
They be hitting the ball. Paul Goldschmidt. How old is he now? 37? Paul Goldschmidt going crazy. He doesn't seem like he can pull the ball. The White Sox played the Yankees. I don't know if it was just a weird series for him. It doesn't seem like he can pull the ball. I don't know if he's just not trying to pull the ball. But he's got so much power the other way to the short porch. And just, he's working within what he's got. That's like a perfect setup for him. The AL run differential, I did not. I kind of looked to see like what was going on over there. I think the AL has 2 good teams.
Now batting
And the NL has 4 good teams, and everybody else is either 500-ish or below. Oppo Taco big time. Kind of like DJ LeMahieu, but I think DJ still had a couple of good seasons with the Yankees, right? But then he had a bunch of bad seasons with them. I don't know if he was definitely not the kind of power bat that Paul Goldschmidt is/was. He's working with that park for sure. Yankees are 111, Seattle's plus 10, Tampa's 0. Everybody else is negative. Tampa's 0? They're still like, I haven't seen the standings in a couple weeks, but Tampa was like right on the heels of the Yankees for a little bit, right? I'm really surprised to hear that they're 0. 43 and 33. Yankees, I'm guessing, have like 47 wins. Everybody else is negative. That's crazy. That's a home run? Oh, no. 47-31. That wasn't a great pitch, but it was a worse swing, I would say. Yeah, the White Sox have been flirting with plus minus when it comes to differential. They had a pretty bad road trip when they faced the Yankees here, and then I think they got swept by the Tigers. -3 plus. So close, yeah. Then they lost by 1 today. But they are... One of the reasons why they're good this season is they're like 16 and like 9 against in one-run games after today. Maybe 17 and 9. And at home they hit well and they pitch well. On the road, they don't pitch well. They hit about the same. -4 for the Tigers. Wow. Yeah. Tigers still have a good pitching. They're still talented. Like, even though they got swept by the Tigers, it didn't feel super horrible to me. Like, they still have good players sprinkled throughout. Jerry Schoolbull's back. So that makes sense. It's just they've lost so many games, it's going to be hard for them to come back, even though, like, differential-wise, they've been playing good enough to, like, be in the mix, but the record just hasn't held up. That was weird. I felt like I was right on that.
Leading off for the Bombers.
Swing.
It's hard to tell sometimes, like, is everyone bad or is everyone just a little bit better to the point when they play each other, it's hard to tell who's better.
Oh, come on! Kidding me!
That's why those divisional games are so important.
Swing now.
Tying run is on deck. I'm late. Welcome, Matt. Just on time.
For Japan, the designated hitter, Adley Rutschman.
I think I saw Adley's having a decent season.
Here we go.
Orioles fans seem to be a bit concerned about him coming into the season. We haven't had a chance to talk Cardinals with Matt. They're playing unexpectedly well. Jordan Walker resurgence. Or breakout. Probably breakout, I would say.
Now pitching, Jonathan Robinson.
Get another one. Get in gear. Got him. What was that?
Small picture during the ads. Your shirt looks skin colored. Nice. I was worried about that when I was putting the shirt on earlier. I was like, whatever. I was hoping I had just enough of a tan being out in the sun this week. We were sold on Walker being amazing, but he's had big problems when he first came up. Yeah, I remember him being like a Yandy Diaz with crazy like negative exit or launch angles, just pounding everything into the ground with like 1,000-mile-per-hour exit velocities. Seems like he's turned that around fully though. Same with Yandy Diaz. I feel like Diaz never really figured out with being able to lift it at that velocity, but he used to be like an exit velocity king. Super well in the minors. They wanted to fix his swing by trying to hit all homers. Yeah. Some guys you got to let it just play out. Let him do what he wanted. He's back to hitting like he did in the minors. Nice. But he's still hitting home runs now, right? From what I remember when he got called up originally, he still had the numbers. I feel like I remember him still getting his batting average and everything, but they sent him down anyway because of that exit velo stuff or launch angle stuff. It's one thing if you're like not making solid contact, because if you're making solid contact hitting into the ground, that means at least you're reading the pitchers well, and that's like the whole reason why you would want him to get sent back down, is if he's not reading the pitchers at the same time as like whatever issues you might think he has with the swing. But if he's on the pitchers, just make the tweaks at the big league level at that point. Hitting homers in the minors felt like he could more homers if he fixed it. Dang. It's a 5-7 game now. Somebody's got to bring the batting average. Absolutely no jump from Colson Montgomery at short there. Now all of a sudden tying run is up.
All right, Davis.
Colson's feet are stuck in the mud today.
Let's go, Davis.
This guy's got a lot of speed on his team too.
Let's get two here.
Oh God. This is where the defense really hurts.
Unbelievable.
Cardinals expect him to have a really, really bad season. Yeah.
For Japan, the first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
They were even like, were they considered rebuilding as well? Or was it just the fact that like everybody else in the division was trying to compete? I don't feel like my opponent's having good swings at all. Even the couple of home runs were like opposite field, like late swings. That's safe at home. I dropped the ball. Oh my God. Got rid of our GM who has sucked for the past 20 years and somehow kept his job. This is a crazy inning. Come on. Sold off anyone who had a big contract and anyone who was old. Got rid of Arenado. And all our pitching, dang. And yet, here we are.
Get down, ball.
No way.
There we go. Now you're back to the Cardinal ways. Just call people up and have them mash. Just bring up the most random people who don't wear batting gloves and they hit home runs. That is the Cardinals way.
Let's go, Drew. Hustle up.
White Sox are doing pretty good. They are excellent at home. They've been pretty bad on the road. They're like, they've won, I don't know how many straight series at home. And they're something like 30-7 in the last couple of months at home. Some crazy numbers. There we go, Benny. Tying the game back up. Tigers, yeah. Some close games. Missed some opportunities.
Here we go, Ray.
I was just saying, like, it didn't even feel, like, super horrible, because even though the Tigers are, the record is horrible, you know, they're still expected to be the best team in the division. So at some point, they're going to get wins.
Get there. Get your kidding me.
The talent's still there. Yeah, Ray Durham's got to get sent away as soon as I can get a replacement for him. Sox are fun, though. They lost today, but they hit 2 home runs in the 9th with 2 outs against Cade Smith. So even when they lose, they make it interesting. They just can't win in extra innings. They have big issues in extras. Big issues in extras and big issues on the road. They're a completely different team on the road. They also haven't had Murakami in like 4 weeks. So most of their climb to the top of the AL Central has been without Murakami.
No, he's safe. What was that? Come on, Davis. Hey. Sit him down.
Oh my god. This guy's been doing this all game. All game long. It did feel like earlier they were using contact swing, and I'm pretty convinced they're using contact swing. Good transfer. Get through. Oh, got a glove on it. And safe somehow.
Yeah, baby.
Up next for the Pelicans, the right fielder, right there, Montgomery.
Brady Montgomery actually has a super quick swing.
Let's go. Let's go. Get there.
No, he's safe.
And decent speed. Snags that one. First one went off the glove. That one he makes the play. Into the 8th with an 8-8 score. And Davis Martin, that's good enough. Oh, Grant Taylor. Grant Taylor might end up being my closer. We'll find out soon. So I feel like I've been struggling to get someone locked down at the closer position. And does this Grant Taylor have good stamina? .26 stamina. Nope. Because usually Taylor throws like 2 innings at a time. So I thought they might give him like 30, 40 stamina. Yo, I'm doing good, Flatwoods. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming by. Hope you're having a great night.
He's out.
So I thought they might give Grant Taylor a few more pitches, but doesn't look like it. I feel like I've been seeing a lot more relievers this year that are throwing like 2 innings at a time. Not exactly long relievers. There's a good throw. That's Brady Montgomery. Brady Montgomery has like a 95 arm or something. Beard's looking nice. Thanks, man. They do be getting thick. It is a whole beard now.
Come on, Grant.
I feel like there's a lot of relievers now that I see throwing like 30 games, 50, 55 innings pitched kind of thing. Maybe it has to do with a lot more starters being converted into relievers that are not necessarily closers. But at the same time, like, long relief is kind of also dead. I don't think there's many, like, 4-inning relievers anymore. Even 3-inning relievers. I think, Sean Newcomb maybe had... Oh, no. Andrew Benintendi does not have the wheels for that. I think Sean Newcomb attempted, like, a 3-inning save yesterday, a couple days ago. He's also a former starter. But not a closer. He's safe with 38 speed. Oh my goodness.
Here we go, Grant.
They don't call him Blaze for nothing. Get out of the inning with only one allowed. Your fielding is a little suspect this game. Yeah, I'm using the White Sox team, and they do not have good fielders. But on top of that, there's been crazy bloopers in this one.
Come on, Miguel.
They've got Grant Taylor, too. I'll show you mine. Does he have a weird release point? Is it funky? Ball, his hand kind of comes in low, and the ball kind of jumps up a little bit. Does he have a glitchy release? Am I not supposed to be using this card? Snags that one too.
Are you unbelievable?
Up next for the Pelicans, the third baseman, number 7, Jacob.
Let's go one more time, baby.
I think I'm used to it now. It doesn't look too crazy, but it is a little bit odd. Does that have enough? Had a couple of warning track outs in this game, but that one's going to go. Opposite field, it's 9-9. It's tied. Each of our Grant Taylors giving up a run. Let's see if I can get him to give up 2. That would give us the lead and a save opportunity. That being said, none of my pitchers are really confident in as a closer.
Come on, Andrew.
Oops.
Come on, now.
Let's go now.
All right, Grant Taylor, tired. Let's go to 2 lefties coming up. Let's go Grant Taylor, 1 more batter. And then we're going to bring in Bummer. That was not a good pitch. Breaking a hundo. And let's try a curveball. Dang. I've watched like 3 or 4 games. Nothing crazy. Not too much. How about you?
Ball. That's inside. Let's go, Grant.
Basically watched whatever game my wife has wanted to watch. Love international competition. Yeah, definitely a vibe. Get that for sure. Did the U.S. play today? All right, let's go to the lefty. Grant Taylor did his job. U.S. plays tomorrow. Okay. I feel like a bunt is coming. Yeah, I tried. I try to go into it with an open mind every time. In a positive way, like I still don't like watching soccer. I think the most positive way I can spin it is that I think professional, like top-notch soccer players are just too good at defense, which makes it more boring. There's something about, like, I don't know, just other lower level leagues. Not even leagues, but I'm talking about like recreational and stuff like that. It's like kind of more interesting to watch. You get to see stars shine a little bit more.
Yep, that ball went out.
Everything else is just a defensive game.
Let's go, Ray. Come on, Ray.
Uh-oh. Still trying to keep Grant Taylor in. Might be the same situation here because I've got 3 out of the next 4 are lefties. So I think we're going to see a lefty here. We're going to keep Grant Taylor in. This could be the mistake that we need. Nope.
Move it.
First pitch swinging. It's 9-9 in the bottom of the 9th. Murakami is going to hit the lefty. Couple of hits in this game. 3 hits in this game already.
Ball, that's in.
Nice, good eye.
Nope.
Ton of power against left. Not as much contact on this card. Ah, that was the pitch. What if the U.S. won, though? The whole thing? I probably would not care. I remember a couple of fun times in, like, maybe 3 World Cups ago. Where the U.S. was fun to watch. And it was cool. Now, I don't know. Kind of surprised that guy at short did not go to third. Had my eye on him, though. Finals in my local stadium, so I don't want that kind of chaos. MetLife. I've heard. I was trying to get. Oh God. We were trying to get like hotels in the area for like a wedding or something. It was basically impossible. Oh no, he whiffed it. That was right at him.
Get it in.
That's tough. More viewership, but I don't know if anyone in the U.S. team plays in the MLS. Yeah, I have no idea. Brady Montgomery, bad jump. That's so dumb. Oh my goodness. Here to manifest 2-run hater, get it. You got this, Jackie. I feel like MLS has. Well, who's playing in the MLS right now? Is Messi playing in the MLS? I feel like there are just enough stars throughout time to get that popularity, but I don't know. Messi plays for Miami right now. Oh my goodness. Finally, that one was actually like a good swing. And he's safe. That ball beat him too. What is happening?
Inside, ball one.
What a take.
Punch him out.
Ball, that's out.
Strike him out.
Taking that pitch too, okay. Seemed like they were sitting at the bottom of the zone for most of the game. So I definitely thought that was going to be a swing.
Inside, ball four.
What is happening? Yeah, I mean, any kind of win like that, I think, would be beneficial for the MLS.
Ball one.
But yeah, I don't know how the rostering works for that. Too many runs, too many runs. We're gonna have the middle of the order up though. A lefty or a righty is fine here because we got switch, and then the next two are pretty platoony, and I can pinch hit.
Inside.
We're gonna have to make some moves in this inning for sure. Good pitch. If that's a sinker, it's a home run. Assuming the sinker would have stayed in the zone. Okay, that one drops. Thank goodness. I thought I was about to get a perfect 114 mile an hour line out. While this dude's been hitting blooper after blooper. Colson has a lefty home run in this game. There are some weaker lefties coming up, and so I'm going to leave Colson to hit here.
That's a ball.
Make it count. Let's go.
Did I miss that? That's a great swing, honestly.
Drop it. Drop it.
As long as we don't hit a double play, we get the opportunity with a tying run on base. 24 hits for my opponent. Let's see what we got here. Antonacci, definitely.
Ball one. Hey.
When we lost the basketball, everybody say that's crazy, but nothing would change. Right?
Get on your horse. Come on, Sammy.
Oh no.
Two.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Is that dropping? Yes. We needed that. We needed a little bloop.
Add a kid.
Now we got lefty Jacob Gonzalez. That's a gapper. Gonna see if we can score from first. It's 84 speed. I think we can do it. We are sending him. Runner staying at second base. It's a tie game. Everything that's happened doesn't matter now.
Here we go.
Does not matter. Give me the bloop one more time. Nah. That was a very hittable pitch. That was also very hittable. These two that were in the zone, I wasn't expecting to stay in the zone like that. But they would fall like the forkball. And there's the fastball, smart pitch. We're going to go to the 11th. It's a brand new game. Oops. Antonacci left field. I think we're just going to have to full swap it. Kind of want to keep him in, though.
Leading off for the Bombers, the center fielder, Willie McGee.
I'm going to take out... Jacob Gonzalez had a good game for me. Left field, we're just going to go with Doobie. And then we're going to put him into center. Benny to left. Okay. We'll deal with that part of the lineup later on.
Here we go, Zach.
The bunt out on the first batter. This blooper can't get through. It's a good start. Good start. See what your contact swing can do for you now. Little piece at the top of the zone. And let's get this way out of there. Yes, perfect. Thank you. A horrible top of the 11th for my opponent. We got to just have slightly less horrible. I think I'm going to bunt. Beautiful bunt. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ray Durham. What a guy. I never should have doubted his top of the order prowess. Stay out of a double play here. And ball game. I was going to say, actually, we don't need to stay out of a double play because they're not going to... They would have to go home with the ball. That was probably silly of me. Tried to run on the previous batter. Ooh, what a game. That game should not have been like that. But it was. It do be. And it do. 24 hits allowed. I don't even want to look at the batting. Whatever. Actually, I wanted to check just so I could see how many hits were out of the strike zone. Crazy. We got packs on packs. Okay. I got time for one more game. But first I need a 2-minute break. I'll be right back. Let's see if we can break 600 tonight. Okay, let's run it back one more time. don't know if anybody's done well enough to be another Tops Now card for the White Sox. We've had some good players. Some good players doing good things. But not quite what we've had in the past month or so. Colson Montgomery's had a few good games. He could get a nice card. Everybody else already kind of like Murakami's already got 2 cards. Vargas already got 2 cards. Antonacci could definitely get something. He had a 6-hit game, or he had a game with 6 times on base. But I think that was a while ago, to the point where he's probably not going to get anything. He would have already got it by now.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
Batting second, the center fielder, number Pete Crow Armstrong.
Trying to think if anybody's done anything special pitching wise. Not that I can think of. Other than guys who have already gotten cards.
Runner, yes, yes!
Ball.
Romo likes to throw from his knee. I don't know if that's just because like the pitcher isn't holding the runner enough or what.
Ball 3.
Runner!
Tag him.
There he goes to third. From a knee again. And there easily. The top 2 guys are Ellie and then PCA. So a lot of speed up there. Bellinger's starting to look a little like Adam Dunn. If you don't look directly at him. Young Miggy right here. This is 99 overall Miggy. Triple crown Miggy. Ooh, they called it a strike. Called it a swing.
Strike him
It's a
out!
dangerous pitch right here, but we're going to try it. Not really where I thought the pitch was going to go. Not really where I thought the swing was going to hit it. Thankfully, not a ton of speed at first. He's going to have to stay there. Swinging through the sinker. I'm going to try a circle change.
Finish him!
Sinker goes right down the middle. Trying to catch the corner with that. Trying to get him to take it for strike 3, but leaks right over the middle of the plate. It's his 4th pitch for a reason. I just feel like with all these, I don't know, they've got switch hitters and a lot of righties on this team. I feel like it's hard to throw that slider. Not the best first inning we've had today. Splitter, forkball, sinker. Gave him a pretty fast windup. I feel like he goes a lot slower. Could be wrong. I feel like he goes a lot slower and a lot more exaggerated movements.
Drop it, drop
Shortstop got a late jump. Still gets there, though.
What was that?
Yeah, not the best first inning. More switch hitters. An odd way to round the ball. And let's see.
The catcher, number
Perez. I think the one lefty we faced was Bellinger. He struck out. PCA got on.
That's in. Ball 2.
Even Jose Ramirez is stealing bases.
Come on.
I know he's got a good like steal rating. I thought I could still throw him out. Get him. Ooh. Didn't get back very quickly, but tag came in and got him.
Safe. He beat it out.
Or didn't get him, I mean. Sinker stayed down the middle, but they just wanted to steal third. All right, Vargy. Keeping him right at third base. See if we can do that 2 more times.
Off the plate. Ball 1.
Called a strike on the black.
Let's get the easy turn up. Get him. Go.
Romo stood up this time, and we got him.
Let's go.
Trying to vary my timings just a little bit. Usually I don't do that, but usually people aren't running all over the place.
Come on now.
I have to key in down the middle here. Swung so late, almost broke the game. Perfect's gonna be an out.
Get there.
Got a very small shrinkage PCI. He's not here to hit the righties. Batting .333 though, and for the most part he's been facing righties. Pete Alonso with nobody on base, thankfully. Get a couple guys in a row, I think, with no speed. Bellinger, a little bit of speed. I don't know if he has stealing rating.
Here we go, Chris.
There we go. Yeah, baby.
How about we don't find out? Get him out before he can get on base. Don't know if we can go to this pitch again, but we're going to try.
Foul ball.
Goes foul, and that's good enough.
3.
Let's go, baby.
Slider's starting to work a little bit better. insane dot right there. Change up. Bad input, unfortunately. Trying to get the first 1, 2, 3 inning of the game. That one's not my fault. Maybe the previous one wasn't either, now that I feel this one. This one was just, some reason it lagged when I started it. Now I'm going to blame the previous home run on the same thing. Smoked it. Jacob Gonzalez had a real good game. To a 420 batting average now. I didn't think I swung at that. All right. I hate when I swing at pitches that, like, shouldn't have been effective. Like a splitter inside. It's not like it was a slider looking like a strike. It was just inside the whole time. Still swung. There we go. Got a couple of perfects in that exact spot so far. You got fork and splitter. Yeah. Does it move any different? One of those is probably the bad pitch that he threw. Because he had some pitch that he stopped throwing. And then he replaced it with like a more straight split finger of some kind. So he probably replaced the splitter with the fork or vice versa. Which made him good.
That's a ball.
But here he's got both pitches.
Come on, Ray.
Foul ball somehow. Probably should have bunted again with Ray Durham. How perfect that previous bunt was. I should do more of it. We got a long road ahead. Or a very short road ahead if they can score 4 here.
Unbelievable! Are you kidding me?
Leadoffs are already starting. This one doesn't have as much of a steal rating though.
Get the double play!
Got to keep him honest every once in a while. Jose Ramirez batting .571.
Tag him!
I guess they were waiting for me to throw over before they ran.
Oh, yeah!
So you could tell Marte card with speed.
The tag!
Ball, that's out.
I feel like that doesn't usually happen.
Figure it out! No!
Strike!
Most Cattell cards I feel like have around 60 speed.
Nope, that's inside.
Let's go, Chris.
Get it in gear! There we go!
That's right!
Up next for the Butchers, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
There we go. I feel like you could have made that on the run, but I never know. I feel like the dive is just more reliable. underneath that one. I'm of course looking for these off-speed pitches. Got 3 fastballs instead. And under that one too. Dang. Timing was good. Jammed it.
Ball, that's in.
There's a take. Gonna have to punch that one next time. Sale's throwing a lot of pitches. Thankfully, there's 2 lefties coming up this inning. If we can get Peter, then that's even better. Throw it.
Come on.
Oh my goodness. See if P. Alonso tries to steal a base. Well, I said the dive was more reliable, and then I dove over an easy out. That's unfortunate. Some of my guys have just not been moving too well. My infield especially. So I figured third baseman wasn't going to get there either. And then he dives way over the ball.
Get down.
Should have gone straight to second there, and I probably would have got him. That's going to be it for Chris Sale. Tyler Rogers, sure. Had to go to extras last game. We don't have a ton of bullpen, but I like high-scoring games. I like high-scoring games when I'm high-scoring. This one is not my type of high-scoring game, I have to say.
Let's go, Tyler.
Tyler Rogers, this is the first Submariner card I've ever been good with.
Make it count. Let's go.
I'm in between right now.
Get there, get there, get there.
Oh, yeah. Very early out in front. Just pure elite hitting right there. Is that my first hit of the game? It might be. I don't remember. There we go. All right, now starts the comeback. Last game I blew like, I don't know if it was 7-0, but it was 7-2 at least. Blew a lead like that last game. We can try to get the opponent to do the same here. Punch it.
Come on, are you kidding me?
087 for Andrew Benintendi. We're really trying to get bloopers, and there's nothing we can do up the middle. You got, I think, PCA in center field. A lot of speed up the middle here. It's not going to be the play.
Atta kid.
Pitcher always seems so surprised when they field a ground ball and have to throw to first.
All right.
They look like they're panicking when they start to throw. Too early on 83.
Swing.
Makes contact with that. Puts it in play. Not swinging at that one. Not this time, at least.
Let's go get on your horse.
What's this pitch count at? 55? I feel like when that pitch goes inside, it gets a little bit of cut to it.
The first baseman, number 5, Murakami.
Here we go.
Not good. Could not build off the previous inning. I should probably keep him in, honestly.
Now pitching, Aaron Plummer.
Okay, finally a good jump. And we make a play.
Hey, let's go.
I mean, Miguel Vargas in left field is not gonna be the dude, but sometimes we've got to get a good jump.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Aaron.
I don't know if my opponent's getting complacent or what, but if there's a time to turn it around, it's going to be this 7th inning right here.
That's a ball.
Punch him out.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
It is time.
Here we go.
Time to shine.
Montgomery.
Got early on that thing. His swing is too fast. Anybody else on my team, that would have been a smoked ball to left field. Brady Montgomery just has such a quick swing. Snags it.
Let's go.
Now batting for Chicago.
That one I could feel I was out in front of a little bit. Snags it.
Get it together.
Oh, come on.
Saw the ball well. Didn't swing it necessarily the best pitches, though.
Leading off for Chicago, the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Now pitching. Go. Johnson.
Oh, that was a better pitch than I was trying to throw, so I'll take it. Fastball's working in this inning so far. At least it was to Miggy. Miggy has a notoriously slow swing, but I don't know if that's still the case. His batting stance here looks a little different. Used to be a little bit more rigid. Nice. Ooh. Yanked it a little bit.
Ball one.
Trying to make it look like a fastball and then drop off, but stayed on it just enough. And 3 strikeouts on fastballs.
One more. Let's go.
That ball disappeared. Thought it was going right for my bat. Last inning, they threw all off speed. Right on the corner. Fork ball.
Ball. That's down.
I just need like 2 this inning to get into striking distance. Trying to get back in the 9th.
That's a ball.
Just missed it.
Figure it out.
Center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
What a pitch.
You're kidding me.
That's tough. That's tough.
Oh,
Well, I guess we'll have the top of the order up for the 9th. We're going to have to bat around
Leading off for the Butcher.
if we want to do anything. Andrew Miller it is, I guess. Last inning proved the one thing I can throw against this guy is a hard fastball. Four straight strikeouts on fastballs. That one was looking. And Perez gets them some insurance runs. Should have thrown a fastball, I guess. I think even Tyler Rogers got a strikeout or 2 on a fastball. One of them was like way up out of the zone. Just kept rising.
let's go.
getting a piece. What a take. Okay, let's get 6. It's a bad round. I think Roki's going to stay in the game. Probably into the green zone here. Nope, he's already in yellow. Probably staying in the game, though. Let's see what happens. I feel like I'm seeing the ball. It's just not the pitches I should be swinging at. Well, that's one. Harold Baines with some pop.
Let's go!
Probably got to be taking him out now. See if they go with the lefty.
Ball, that's in.
Good lead.
Let's go, Braden.
Hey.
Call to swing. Ooh,
Inside,
got the
ball
check.
two.
Got the check for once.
Inside,
Got
ball
another
3.
check. That was ball 4.
Come on.
Drop it, drop it. Ball 1.
Wait for your pitch.
Hey. Nope.
Really should just be focusing on getting on base, down by 5.
Ball 3. Hey, 2.
Swinging out a 3-1 pitch out of the zone. Classic. Haven't seen a strike yet. And that's going to be called a late swing. That will end it. That'll slow down our win streak. Roki Sasaki doing Roki Sasaki things. Couple of homers for the boys, but nothing to write home about. Finished the Corey Seager program. GG's. And I guess that's what we're going to pick it up next time. Thanks for hanging. Hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you next week.